Many people here will be familiar with the Gregorian calendar, which is used in most countries and divides a year into 12 months of 30 or 31 days, except for stupid February. That's just one of 6 main calendars found in the world today, however, with the Chinese calendar used by almost 1.5 billion people. Moser & Company has already mastered the Gregorian calendar, so it's time to take on a new challenge with the Endeavour Chinese Calendar. Here's everything you need to know about it. Housed within the Endeavour collection, this exotic edition takes Moser's most elegant case design to elevate the solving of a problem. In China, not 1 but 2 calendars are used. The first, the Gregorian calendar, is based on the sun, and the second, the Chinese, is based on both the sun and the moon. Both heavenly bodies make sense as the basis of a calendar because they're natural timekeepers, moving in a reliable, consistent way that can be used to mark the passing of time. Neither are perfect, however, and so require their individual idiosyncrasies to accommodate the randomness of nature. Of course, you're likely very familiar with February being a short month, with an extra day every 4 years. Well, what you probably didn't know is that those leap years are skipped every 100 years, and the skipped leap year is skipped every 400 years, just because the sun doesn't want to play burning gas ball and sync exactly with the orbit and rotation of the Earth. The Chinese calendar faces similar but different challenges, and as such yields different solutions. If you're not familiar, the Chinese calendar comprises 12 months, like the Gregorian calendar, except when it's 13 months. With every month 29 or 30 days, the Chinese calendar would drift out of alignment pretty quickly with the Gregorian, and so a 30-day leap month is added every 2 to 3 years. It's a lunisolar calendar because the months begin with every alignment of the sun and moon, with the first month beginning between late January and early February. What's really going to bake your noodle is that the first month isn't always the same length. It could be either 29 or 30 days. And so this is why you don't see many, or even any, watches with the Chinese calendar in them. But you know Moser, that's a red rag to a bull. The mechanical complexity isn't the only problem that needs solving. In fact, it's not even the main problem that needs solving, at least not according to Moser's design ethos. A calendar complication as readable as a newspaper at night can be as clever as it likes. If it doesn't make clear, obvious sense, it may as well not exist. So let me take you through the details of this midnight blue fume dial. We'll start with something easy, the date, the Gregorian date, at 6 o'clock, right at the bottom of the dial, below the hacking second subdial. Pretty straightforward so far. Then, in the crescent window to the left, a retrograde lunar months display, tracking all 12 lunar months. On the right, there's another crescent retrograde display that reads not only the lunar day, but also the phase of the moon, which sneaks in behind the dial either side of the full moon that marks the middle of the month. Then the cherry on the cake, right up top, you get the zodiac symbol for the relevant year. People who are actually paying attention should be wondering about now, but what about that extra 13th month every 2 to 3 years? I see you've been paying attention. Yes, well, about that. That's the hardest bit. It's like the leap year, if the leap year was also the drummer from The Who. It's a bit untamable. But tame it Moser has with an additional display right beneath the year indicator, which tells you when there's an extra month in that year. Plot twist though, that extra month doesn't always come in at the same place every year. It can be inserted anywhere from the 2nd to the 11th month, and then gets the same number of days as the previous month. So the embolismic month, as it's known, is displayed with the number of the month it's inserted into right below the year. Yeah, but then what happens to the retrograde lunar months display on the left that only displays 12 months? Well, Moser's been playing 4D chess here by adding extra markers to the left and right of each month. So when a month doubles up, the indicator points first at one, then the other, instead of directly in between as per usual. That's all smarter than CERN in a dinner suit, but what's most fundamentally impressive about this is that where a perpetual calendar operates on a 4-year loop, the Endeavour Chinese calendar has to keep count all the way up to 12 years because of the zodiac cycle. That means this watch only needs adjusting once every 12 years, which is incredible considering it's juggling 2 calendars, the sun and the moon, and 3 kids at home. Okay, the kids bit isn't true, but the rest is. Because the Chinese calendar is situated within the Endeavour collection, it also gets the very classically executed caliber 200-based HMC 210. Where sportier Mosers feature skeletonized bridges and grey coloration, the 210 enjoys classic decoration but with a Moser twist. The double striping is a subtle but unique detail, along with the sweeping bridge suspending the balance wheel, whilst the solid gold rotor keeps the watch wound automatically for a total 72 hours of power reserve. The HMC 210 is situated within a 40mm red gold case on an alligator strap with matching red gold deploying clasp. And whilst you can't take it with you diving, it's nice to know it's at least splash-proof for when you're out celebrating the Chinese New Year. Modern watchmaking isn't just about preserving the past, it's also about finding innovative new solutions to problems that haven't been solved yet. For over 1 billion people, the importance of aligning the Gregorian and Chinese calendars, the sun and the moon, is an important aspect of culture and heritage that defines belief and identity. For everyone else, it's also just a really cool, clever watch. And really, it begs the question, why wear something boring when you could be wearing this instead?